The Timeline is brought to you by
MTN. Everywhere you go.
And
DSTV. Feel every moment.
Now it's another beautiful week on The Timeline. For us, that means last week was lit with some interesting conversation. This week, we'll bring you what happened on your social media channels last week. I'm Agutu Daudi, and welcome to The Timeline. All right, now I feel the need to clarify that the celebration of this next hashtag in no way is an objectification of women. But allow me to say that hashtag Black Girl Magic looked absolutely dazzling. Now, female photographer Max Weir of Blash Media, which actually just turned 5 years, put together a list of some of the great influence women, from radio presenter Sima to musicians like Afri and fashion designers like Quest, to put together a photo series that celebrates black empowerment and celebrated them in career, in melanin, and in absolute gorgeousness. Now, of course, there was a lot more happening during Women's Week, more than Black Girl Magic. Now, there was the Women in Media Conversation organized by Conrad Stiftung that featured our very own NTV's Josephine Karunji. Now, this conversation came off the backdrop of the imbalanced coverage of women in the media, from people like Lydia Namiru writing a really interesting read about the insulting thing about sexism in the media, which, by the way, we will put up on our Facebook page, and you can go and read it there. That's at the Timeline 256, to other women from around the country weighing in on the conversation. And of course, the bosses at the Timeline here are also feeling the heat. In fact, they are considering, maybe, just maybe, they might be getting me a female co-host. Now, I don't know how that will go, because, you know, they're looking for someone who has passion, has 12 years experience, and, you know, is willing to work for tweets and exposure. So if you're that person, you know, check us out on the Timeline 256. We're more than willing to take your application. Now, of course, there's a new show on the block that is almost as good as this one. You probably saw the hashtag on Twitter, hashtag PWJK Perspectives with Josephine Karunji, hosted by NTV news anchor Josephine Karunji. Now, this show has them tackling everything from money to sports to politics from, well, a different perspective. You can catch them every Sunday from 8 to 9 p.m. on NTV. Now, of course, this weekend saw the return of popular hashtag Koi Koi UG with the inaugural trip Koi Koi East. Now, Koi Koi is basically a campaign to tell Ugandan stories by use of the internet. Very relevant for a show like ours, don't you think? And of course, they had their trip to Kapchora, and the pictures, as always, are making us drool. Now, of course, we cannot end the show without talking about Leicester's miraculous qualification. Everyone had counted them out based on their bad form in the Premier League, but it seems their run in the Champions League is going on.
It's Riyad Mahrez with the delivery, and it's a goal for Leicester City! And the captain, Wes Morgan, was there! Right place, right time, we're all square! 1-0 to Leicester on the night, 2-2 on aggregate. Here's Riyad Mahrez, who's been fairly quiet for a while. Now it's Albrighton, chance to shoot, and he scores! Mark Albright for Leicester City!
Don't forget, you can catch these games live and in HD on your World of Champions and SuperSport, only on DSTV. Of course, if you stay switched on for 3 months, you get some 4 brand new channels. Now you get Nina TV, you get Trigger, you get Z Bollywood, and Viasat Live. That's a great deal. I mean, DSTV really is giving us the feel, making us feel every moment. And of course, this show would not be possible without the support and the money of the guys from MTN. They loan us money with *165# we want to shoot the show, they give us. All right? And you can do the same if you want to start your business or just contribute to your child's school fees. Otherwise, from here at the Timeline, thank you so much for being part of the show. Goodbye, God bless, and happy surfing.
The Timeline was brought to you by
Funa Saizio with My Paka Paka from MTN. Dial *160*1# to talk for 24 hours with a bundle that suits your pocket. MTN. Everywhere you go.
And
start enjoying Z Bolly movies, Nina TV, Trigger, and Viasat Live, all on us.
Stay switched on non-stop for 3 months or more. And these 4 extra amazing channels will be yours courtesy of DSTV. Thanks.